Mic check. Can you guys hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
All right, awesome, cool. All right, guys. So this is the Pi 400. Um, I'm more or less online to help out Freaka 4. He bought himself. What's up, Stick? What's up, BFG? He bought himself a Pi 3, and he's looking to erase some games from his Pi 3 that he doesn't want. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a PC. So I'm gonna show him how to do it manually, which is gonna be a bitch because it's depending on how many games he wants to erase. It's gonna take a while, but I guess that's the only way. Yeah, I'm watching Ryan. I'm actually on the browser that the Pi 400 has. So let me close this out. So I have inside of the Pi 400, I installed a an SD card with one of my Pi 4 images. And what happened? Did it just freeze up on me? That sucks. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. So it looks like it froze up on me. He has a USB keyboard, but um, I believe he would have to like have some kind of internet connection or see, because the way that I do it, BFG, I just basically I do it through the network. So I make sure that my Pi is is on the same network as my laptop is, and that way I could just access my Pi 3 or my Pi 4 or whatever. I can access that through my laptop. Alright, so what the hell happened here? I hope that I'm able to restart this without my stream going away. So bear with me 1 second. If for some reason if it kicks me out, I will restart it again. 1 second.
Capcom presents.
Ready?
Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of...
I wanna take you for a ride. 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 I wanna take you for a ride.
Are you serious? My mic's been off this whole fucking time? My mic's been off this whole fucking time. Thanks for telling me, Leo. Thank you. Wow. I just read the chat. BFG had let me know a while ago. I'm over here just talking to myself. Wow. So guys, again, this is the Pi 400. It's a Pi 4 encased inside of a keyboard. It's targeted as a personal computer. I'm more or less just testing it out. I had some Freaka 4 had some questions. On how to delete some games and shit. So I hope that he got that audio. You just got back, had to keep your phone safe from the rain? Huh. Let's see, so this is Discord. Okay. So this is my history here. See, this is the Pi 400 that I'm telling you guys. So this is what I'm working with right now, guys. It's just this small keyboard. You know. This is the keyboard itself. Right here. So there's a Pi 4. One of these is inside of here. So this is what the back looks like. So right here is your Ethernet port. Although I'm running it on Wi-Fi. Here are your 3 USBs. This is a 2.0. These are 3.0 USBs. This right here is your power. And these 2 slots right here are your HDMIs, micro HDMIs. So you can have a dual screen setup if you wanted to. This little slot right here is for your SD card. And these are your GPIOs. GPIOs stand for general purpose in and out. So let's say you wanted to attach some other attachments. You would be able to. The only thing that I'm not liking at the moment is that it doesn't have a 3.5 jack. So I can hook up like some external speakers. That's the only downside that I'm seeing. So this is the kit that they're selling. You get the keyboard with the Pi 4 already inside. You get the mouse. You get the SD card with the operating system already installed. Although the operating system you could download for free online. Power adapter and the micro HDMI. It also comes with a beginner's guide. So this kit itself is going for $100. If you just want the keyboard alone, which is what I purchased, because I already have all of this stuff, minus the book, which I downloaded on my phone as a PDF, you can get the keyboard itself for just $70. So let's watch this video. so you guys kind of get an idea of what you could do. So this is more or less aimed for for the younger generation, teach them how to code. You know, like I said, I had originally purchased this for my daughter, uh, but I will probably be purchasing another one for myself. So like I was saying, guys, this SD card basically it's a 16 gig SD card, and all it is the Raspbian OS, which if you go online and you go to the you could just go here to download Raspbian OS, and there you go. You can download it here. I would go with this one. It has all the recommended software. You could either download it through a torrent, or you could just download it through a zip and unzip it with like WinRAR or 7-zip. And there's also a light version. So you don't necessarily have to buy the kit if you wanted to. In a, in addition, they also created a base image for the RetroPie. So basically, you go to retropie.org UK, because all of this stuff is made in the UK, guys. So you go here to download, and there it is. Raspberry Pi 4 or 400. So, 3Frame, if you're still here, basically what you would do, brother, if you were gonna download, if you were gonna get a Pi 3 or a Pi 4, this is the website where you would go to. You would download one of these. See, this one is for the Pi 0 or for the Pi 1. This is for the 2 or for the Pi 3. This is for the Pi 4 or the Pi 400. So you would basically download one of these. Then you would extract it onto your home page, and then you would need a program called Win32 Disk Imager. That's what's going to allow you to, or a program called Etcher. And both of those programs are free. Yeah, so this is a pretty cool, pretty little cool device. Like I said, let's see what I got on my Amazon. See, so as you can see, guys, and mind you, I'm running it on Wi-Fi. It's running pretty smooth. Yeah, it seems pretty easy, man. Like I said, 3 frame. If you're having a hard time, you could always just hit me up, and I could definitely walk you through it. So I'm gonna try to back up out of here, and hopefully it won't freeze on me like it did earlier. Just so I can show you some gameplay. Okay, so let me go here, shut down, exit to command line. So it should have backed me out. So now I am back on the RetroPie. And these are some of the games that I have. So let's play some games. So the good thing about the Raspberry Pi 3 or the 4 is that they're able to handle video snaps. Video snaps are that little thing on the right hand corner, on the top corner. As you can see, it plays a little preview of what the game looks like. And on the bottom right corner, you get box art. Because with the Pi Zero, it only runs box art. It won't show you the video. And a lot of the box art, as you guys know, can be misleading. Let's go with Ninja Spirit. Oh yeah, she does. She definitely does 3 frame. Like one of her favorites happens to be Sonic for the old school. What I like about this game is that you get like a shadow, or they call it like a dragon spirit, or a ninja spirit, I mean. And you can use him to your advantage. He can't take damage, but you can. Ah, fuck. Yeah, this is TurboGrafx 16. But this is the PC engine. So TurboGrafx 16 is what we got here in the States. In Japan, it was called PC Engine. Yeah, this is a pretty fun game. 3 frame. And what's also cool about it is that you can switch weapons. You just don't get a knife. So let me show you in a second. See, like, I get stars. I get that. I also get this grappling hook. God knows how much this game goes for physically. I have no clue. But I could only imagine. I mean, retro games are pretty expensive. Alright, so we're on to the third stage. Yeah, so essentially, you're right. It does play like a little mini system. I find them to be a lot cooler than the mini systems. So some of these mini systems, you know, like the TurboGrafx 16 and the a lot of these, like the PlayStation 1, like you're looking to spend like $100 as is, just for whatever games they give you. Whereas, so you can get a Raspberry Pi 3B. You don't necessarily need a 4. You can get a Raspberry Pi 3B on Amazon for about $40. Get yourself an SD card for about $20. So what you're looking at, 60. Then if you have a controller laying around, then you're all set. But let's say if you didn't have a controller and you wanted to get a USB controller, which can be any kind of USB controller, it could be even a Switch USB controller. You're looking at like another $20. So for $80, you can have a system that not only plays retro games, but that you can also go online with. So the Raspberry Pi Foundation, they initially created these to teach kids in the UK how to code. They did not make them for retro gaming. You know, they're actually kind of against it actually, but eventually they ended up caving in because that's what it's mainly used for, at least here in the States. So you have some awesome developers out there that have come out with some great software for free for us to enjoy some retro gaming on it, you know? But it got to the point that they created their own base image, which is the RetroPie. Because initially people were playing this like on RetroArch. So yeah, like I said, for like 80 bucks, you could be up and running. Versus just getting a motherfucker. Versus just getting like a Sega Genesis Mini or whatever, which you would only be able to like get like Project Lunar on it. And just play like Genesis games. With this you can play all kinds of games. You know, but if it weren't for the NES Mini, if it weren't for the NES Mini, sorry, I was trying to read the chat there for a sec. I would have never known about the RetroPie. I mean the Raspberry Pi. So I've always been a gamer, you know. So back in like 2016 or 2015, I don't even remember when. Back when the NES Mini first came out, I was really interested in it, and yeah. That's what really got me into this 3Frame. So let me tell you this quick story while I go through some other gameplay. I wanted an NES Mini so bad. When it came out, I went to my local GameStop, couldn't find it. Went to Walmart, couldn't find it. Went to Target, couldn't find it. Only to find out that they only had shipped like 2 or 3 per store. And I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit? So I immediately hopped online, of course, onto eBay. and they were already selling them for like $600. I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna pay 10 times the amount. You know, those things were going for $60. There's no way that I'm gonna pay $600 for this little fucking console. So then I was on YouTube, I would say maybe about 2 days after, and I saw this thumbnail. And the thumbnail read, the NES Mini Killer. So I was like, huh. So I clicked on the thumbnail, and boom, I came across the Raspberry Pi Zero. So I was really interested in it. I ordered me one, and it was fairly easy to program. And not only was I able to play NES games, I was able to play Super Nintendo. I was also able to play Genesis, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Gear, Sega 32X. I was able to play Neo Geo. A shitload of games. So once I found the Pi Zero, then I came across the Pi 3. And once I came across the Pi 3, it was a wrap. Because now on the Pi 3, I'm able to play arcade games. You know? So I was able to meet Level 1 Online. I've been following Level 1 Online since 2015, 2016. Back then, Level 1 Online would do he would stream live tutorials. So whatever question that you had, you could just type it in the chat and he would help you out right there live, as opposed to watching a video and posting a comment, and hopefully the person, whoever made the video, was able to get back to you. You know? That's why I started to follow Level 1 Online, because he was doing live tutorials. And I learned anything and everything that I needed to learn from the Pi through Level 1 Online. He's like an encyclopedia when it comes to this, bro. So whatever questions I can't answer, I'll just basically ask Level 1 Online. And we created such a great rapport that I can email him. I have his number, you know. Not that I bother him just for like stupid little things or anything like that, but he's always willing to help out, man. So 3Frame, don't hesitate to jump the gun on getting a Pi. I would definitely get one, and like I said, we'll walk you through it with whatever questions you have. Like, it shouldn't be an issue. Also, I am going to be doing, like I had mentioned earlier in your stream, I'm looking to do a tutorial video on how to make a Pi cart. So those Pi carts that I'm going to make, I'm also going to do a giveaway on those Pi carts. Cause so you can get a Pi Zero. Fuck, I wish I would have went. So let me back out of here really quick. Let me go back to the web browser so I can show you guys something really quick before I log off. Okay, so let's go to this website. So it's either Adafruit or Adafruit. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. So this is where you can get all kind of accessories for your Pi. So if you go here to the search bar and you put Pi Zero, see look. So a Pi Zero W, the W basically stands for wireless. Wireless meaning that you can it already has Wi-Fi on it. So that's $10 for this little Pi itself. Now the only downside to it is that you can only order one at a time, and it costs just as much to ship it as it is this. So this is going to cost you $10, and it's going to cost you $5 to ship it. So this here is $15. That's the case for it. Or you could get just the regular one. Look, for $5. $5 for a Pi Zero. And it costs $5 to ship it. So $10 for this. Now this doesn't have any Wi-Fi onto it. You know? Do you need Wi-Fi for it? Not really. You know? But these are what I am going to be putting inside of a NES case. And I'll be making Pi carts out of it. And to show you what that looks like, let's go back to YouTube. Let's go back to my channel. Where is the Pi cart? Right here. I want to show you guys what a Pi cart looks like. Turn up the audio on that.
And today we're going to talk about Pi cart. So what is a Pi cart? Essentially, a Pi cart is it's a Pi Zero encased in any cart that you can find, the NES, SNES. I've even seen them inside of Genesis and Atari cases as well. Well, this one here, this is it really done. This is what it looks like from the looks of it, it just looks like a regular NES card, but in reality it isn't. As you can tell here from the bottom, that is an HDMI port. Alongside that, you also have 3 USBs, and this one here, that is the power. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside really quick. I don't have it screwed for video purposes. Alright,
So you guys can see.
that's the Heisman.
Ah, crap. So this is the Pi Zero. Okay? This is a USB hub. Okay? You can get this on Amazon, and I'll show you guys in a second. This USB hub is about $9. So it gives you 3 USBs as well as an AC connector. So this is going to be your power supply right here. This cable that you see here, that's an micro or mini HDMI to full HDMI cable. This cable here is about $5. So you're looking at $10. This is another $10, and this is about $5. So this whole kit right here is about $25.
What we have here is a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. Attached to it, I have a mini HDMI to full HDMI adapter. Alongside that, it's a
Like I said, I am going to be doing a tutorial on this in the next few days on how I made this.
pretty much it.
But it's pretty much self-explanatory.
Here, it's RetroPie. It's an image by Coin Junkie. It's a heavily Star Wars themed image. So I'm gonna
To me,
TV, you know,
it looks badass.
looks like
Having the console. That's the console right there, guys. As you can see,
there's a emulation station. It's loading. And the pause is.
so this Pi here,
All right, guys.
Zombie JLT1,
So let's go through this quick mention.
this was shipped out to him.
Shout out to Coin Junkie.
He was the one that won the giveaway.
Star Wars 32 gigabyte Pi Zero. It's been out for a couple of years now, I believe. This is Atari 2600, so you're looking at 642 games. Atari 7800, you're looking at 54 games. Game Gear,
It's still over your head, Leo.
245. Game Boy, you're looking at 560. Game Boy Advance, you're looking at 455. Game Boy Color, you're looking at 535. Sega Master System,
So pay attention to the system, guys. Like I said, it can handle low-end systems.
the NES, 787, TurboGrafx 16, 94, some ports, all that's in there is Cody. So we have PlayStation with 58 games, RetroPie menu, Super Nintendo with 784.
Sorry for the shakiness on the.
Also has Cody.
I'm doing it one-handed while holding the controller on the other hand.
This Cody is, it has
ADHD.
already installed within Kodi that you can watch offline, no internet needed whatsoever. So let me show you guys really quick. Besides that, all these have box arts, by the way, so you can see. No video snaps because, as you know, Pi Zero doesn't support video snaps that well. I mean, they do support it, but they're really, really laggy. So you're better off just with some snaps. I mean, box art. It does not have any bezels. I were to show you the Kodi, what I was talking about.
I haven't fucked with Cody in a long time.
That low. 17.3. That's that's insane. I think we're like to 18.5 before. I have no clue. So as you guys can see here, he has some movies already preloaded.
But if you guys are familiar with Retro Ryan, this program here, Cody. This is what he runs his videos off of. So whenever he takes like a little break time,
Let's do
or he creates a new video, this is what he runs it off.
let's do that. Enter. That's it, guys. There it is. Star Wars is playing. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, that is for you.
So look at that.
Another reason why I'm making this video is this is part here.
So look at that. That is the console right there. Imagine having that as a console. Doesn't that look badass to you guys? So like I said, that's what's in there. A Pi Zero. I only spent $10 on this. I have two of them at the moment. I have this version, and I also have the W version. I will be making a tutorial on how to make it, and those two will be for a giveaway, for my next giveaway. So here they also sell kits. Now, if you wanted to go with something a little bit more powerful, something that can run arcades, I would go with the Pi 3. See, a Pi 3 is $35. With their shipping, it's another $5. So you're looking at $40. You know. Now, with this, you're going to need a few accessories. You're going to want to make sure that you have some heat sinks. But as you can see, they're as cheap as $1.50. You know, because these do run a bit hot. You're also going to want to get a fan. But look, the fan is $3.50. But you can also go to Amazon. See, look, you can get a Pi 3 for as low as $31. Now with this, you're gonna want to make sure that you have the right power supply. So look, you get this kit here, which will bring you the Pi 3. This is actually the B plus. It brings the heat sinks and it also brings the power supply. I wouldn't recommend this kit. I mean, it's totally up to you. It comes with two controllers. These controllers are pieces of shit. You know, it does come with a 32 gigabyte SD card. It's not preloaded with any games. See, if you do have heat sinks already, I would go with this kit here. You're looking at $47.99. Or you can get this kit, which is $60. It comes with the power supply, the heat sinks, as well as a case. The only thing that you would be missing would be a fan. And like I said, you can get a fan for as low as $3, $4. Okay? Now, if you want something a little bit more cooler looking than this generic looking case, there's a company by the name of Retro Flat. Now, they sell these cool cases. So you can encase your Pi 3 in one of these. And this, for 20 bucks, it includes the heat sinks as well as the fan. That's what the internals look like. They're pretty much plug and play. I have a video on these cases on how to properly install a Pi 3 inside of this. So you can get an NES case, you can get a Super Nintendo case, a Famicom case, they even have a Genesis case. So this here, this is a G-Pi case. So you get this Game Boy alongside with a Pi Zero already, as well as a 32 gigabyte SD card. You're going to have to get the image on your own. How do you approach what, Leo? It depends what system you're looking for, brother. Like I said, the Pi Zero runs on the lower end. The Pi 3 runs a little bit faster. Now, N64 doesn't run all that well on the Pi 3. Some games do, some games don't. But you are able to play some arcade. Some PlayStation 1 games run flawlessly. Well, I wouldn't say some. All of them do. Let me sign in. Alright, so here I am into my account. Let's go through some of my orders. So here is that thing that I was telling you guys. So for the Pi Zero, if you want to make a Pi cart, you get your Pi Zero for 10 bucks. This is another 10 bucks. As you can see, it's $9.90. And then you're also going to need this cable here, which it looks like they bumped up the price a bit. But it's just maybe this seller. But I had purchased this for what, $6? Yeah. So you're going to want a male to female HDMI. Okay, let me go back to my orders. So, mini HDMI, male to male. Yeah, so looks like they bumped up the price a bit. So this is what you would need. This cable here. So you're looking at $8, another $8, and then $10. So you can get a cool looking Raspberry Pi case, or you can be up and running with $30. What's up, Ryan? I'm just more or less showing people how they can get this cool looking pie cart made under $30. All of the software that you would need is available for free online. No need to purchase anything. But if you are intimidated by downloading stuff, you can always go to eBay. So if you were to put come on. So look, eBay has them for $20. You can get this on your own for $10, guys. But what I'm looking for is not this. I'm looking for Pi Zero SD card. So you can get a preloaded 32 gigabyte SD card for $18. If you are intimidated by doing this on your own, you can buy everything already preloaded for you. But like I said, all of this stuff is available for you for free online. No need to pay for this. So you don't. You don't need a. So this, I'm answering Freakophor's question. So Quesadilla, do you need a computer or a laptop to add games to your Pi? No, you do not. So do you have a USB? Like, do you have a USB drive? I have modded some of my systems, Leo. I've modded my NES Mini. I've also modded my Sega Genesis Mini. Uh, I have modded my Neo Geo arcade fighting stick. Let's see what else. You're funny, Ryan. Yeah, you're funny, man. So, how did it work out with the whole cable thing, Ryan? Were you able to figure that out? That was kind of bullshit, man. So again, guys, this is what the Pi 4 looks like. As you can see, that's for the power. Then you get 3 USBs. So you can plug in a controller, you can plug in a keyboard and a mouse, or you can plug in 2 controllers and a wireless keyboard and mouse onto here. This here is obviously your HDMI. Uh, I think I kind of forwarded it a little bit too much.
That here, that is an HDMI,
I want to show you again what the inside of it looks like.
USBs, and this one here, that is the power. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside really quick. I don't have it screwed for video purposes. Alright,
So there you go.
in here guys, that's the Pi.
Like I said, that's the Pi Zero. There's the heatsink. Here's that adapter, or the OTG hub. OTG stands for on the go. And then here is the male to female HDMI. And you would be up and running. The PS actually, my PS1 is modded, Leo. It is. I received a USB from my boy Level One Online. I had when the PS1 came out, back before I had even started my streaming. I had done a giveaway, and he won the giveaway for the PS1. Soon as he got it, he modded it. Then I went ahead and I purchased another one for myself, because initially when the PS1s came out, they were $100, and then they dropped down all the way down to $30. They were practically giving them away back then. So I went ahead and purchased myself one for $30. Also, I purchased a Neo Geo Mini for $30 too. Don't tell Ryan, because he'll get mad. But yeah, when the Neo Geo Mini came out, those were like $100, maybe like 120. But due to them not being as popular as they thought they were gonna be, they dropped them down one day to like $30, and it was like a flash sale, and I was able to pick one up, thankfully. Yeah, I know. I think I had told you that. What's my upload speed? I don't know, Ryan. Right now I'm at work, bro. I'm at work. So, Again, guys, that's the Pi Cart Zero. So if you want it like the Pi 3, I have a video here on. So there's my Famicom Mini, there's my Core Graphics Mini. There's my G-Pi. So these are the RetroPie cases that I was telling you guys about.
Okay. Now let's secure our Pi drive.
So if you guys wanted to buy one of these cases, you can take a look at my video on how to install them. Oh, what the hell? So this is the Genesis one, and this is the Famicom one.
This one here, this is the Super Famicom.
And these things look badass, man. You put your Pi 3 in there, and it looks like you have a mini console.
It's just like the Super Famicom Mini.
This is the Famicom one.
Reset well. The eject button just basically opens that up so you can store some extra SD cards as well. Inside, it reroutes your USBs to the front and your HDMI and
So Freaka 4,
USB into the back.
there should be.
So this is
I wonder what kind of case you have. I'm curious to see this because you're saying that you only have 2 USB ports. You should have 4 USB ports as well as access to your Ethernet port.
it's going to be extremely easy. Put this one to the side. And lastly, let's show off this SNES one. This one is a little bit different in that it has a cartridge which is non-functional. It's just something that hangs on top of your case.
So this is the SNES
Like
version of it.
SNES with a case. I mean with a cartridge on top. So this one, guys, same as all the rest. The USB.
So this is what the Pi 3s look like, guys.
It looks like. So this is what the Raspberry Pi 3 would look like without the heat sinks. Actually, this one's a little bit different, but this one is the 3B Plus. This is the 3B. But the layouts are pretty much the same. You're going to want to put your heat sink there as well. Try to see this configuration here first. Looks like it's going to be this way.
So I walk you through the installation.
This one is actually
So
a little bit different.
you have the Super Nintendo case, Freaka 4, All right, awesome. So on the left-hand side, towards the back here, there's this little tab. Okay? Pull open that tab. When you pull open that tab, you should have access to the other two USB ports as well as your Ethernet port.
The other ones. So this one,
See?
this SNES one, just pops in like that.
So right here, Freaka 4,
You're gonna want to put in the
this tab here goes here. And I'll show you in a second.
prior to put them in. Let's do that. I don't think the order matters, and what should.
So basically, I'm plugging in these two USBs, what happens, Freak, is these two USBs will reroute these two USBs to the front of the Pi, leaving these other two empty. This is the Ethernet port.
USBs in.
So you should still have access to those two ports.
The USB.
See, it reroutes it to the front.
Okay, one thing. Let's pull this port out.
Yeah.
Now, let's take a quick look.
I'm glad you found it, brother.
Where these go in, but for the video purpose, let's show you guys. So here it states to put them on the last row of the GPIOs. So let's go ahead and do that.
So, Leo, do you have access to a laptop or a PC?
Pop in just like that. Make sure it's all nicely snug. Now, on to the switch.
All right.
One sec. So the kit includes.
So, like I said, guys, this website here, Adafruit, you can get all types of accessories for your Pi. You know, this is where I'll also show you the Pi 400. So this is what I just purchased, guys. This here. So this is the kit. As you can see, is going for $100. I just got the desktop only, which was $70. But I purchased it from another website, and that website is Cana Kit. So this is another website, guys, that you can also purchase kits from. See, you can get your Pi 4 kits here. You can get a custom Raspberry Pi. Or you can just get the regular Pi kit, which is the starter kit. This is the one that I got when I first got my Pi 4. I got this one here, the Pi 4 4GB starter kit for $99.95. So that came with the Pi 4. It came with the USB-C power supply. It came with the case. It came with a 32GB SD card with Noobs. Noobs is new out of the box software. It came with some heat sinks, as well as with like a little flash drive. So I purchased all that for $99.95. They also have a 8 gigabyte starter kit. But this is where I purchased my Pi 400 from. And after this, guys, I'm going to show you where you can go see. This is what I purchased. I purchased it for $70, just the unit only. So with shipping, it was like $83. This is what I'm working on right now, guys. So I'm going to show you guys, if you guys were to ever get a Pi 4 or Pi 3 or a Pi 0 and you don't want to go to eBay and you don't want to pay for your software, there's a website by the name Alright, so Freaka 4. So if you have a USB drive, you know what? To be honest with you, you are going to need some kind of either laptop or PC. So you're going to want to connect your laptop. You're going to want to connect your USB to your laptop. And you're going to want to create a folder called RetroPie. Once you create that folder, you're going to unplug it from your laptop or from your PC. Then you're going to plug it into your Raspberry Pi. Once you plug it into your Raspberry Pi, I would give it like a good maybe 5 minutes. And then unplug it back again. And what that does is it's going to create a shitload of folders within that RetroPie folder. So once you unplug your USB drive from your Raspberry Pi, you're going to plug that back in to your laptop. So once you plug that into your laptop, you open up the RetroPie folder. And then within that RetroPie folder, you're going to have Super Nintendo folder, NES folder, arcade folder. But all of those folders are going to be empty. So you're going to take whatever ROMs you have and you're going to dump them. You're going to drag and drop them or copy and paste, however you want to do it, onto each corresponding file or folder. So let's say if you want to add NES games, you're going to want to open up the NES folder and drag and drop or copy and paste whatever NES games you have onto that folder. Once that process is done, you're going to want to unplug the USB from your PC or your laptop again, and then you plug it back into your Raspberry Pi. Once you do that, it'll automatically start copying it onto your Raspberry Pi, onto your SD card. Depending on the amount of games that you copied onto the USB, it may take a while. So what games are you looking to load? Just keep me posted. I'll see if I have like an extra USB sticking around my house. I'll create that RetroPie folder for you. I'll do the process. So basically all you'll have to do is whenever you get it in the mail, just plug it into your Raspberry Pi, let it load. And then you'll have the games on there, brother. Yeah, Leo, you just let me know, man. You let me know. So to if you guys were to ever want to get your own, if you get tired of whatever image you have and you want a new image, there's this website called Arcade Punks. This is where I get my images from. You could also download ROMs from here. Okay? So you're going to open up this website. And you're going to want to go here to front end downloads. Okay? Once you go to front end downloads, you're going to come down here to Pi Images or Pi 4 Images. Let me just give you an example. You can go to Pi 4 Images. And this is where all the images are, guys. And it tells you how many gigabytes each image is. So I am currently downloading this one right here. This 256 Nostalgia Trip version 2.5. This is for the Raspberry Pi 4. It's made by Damaso and by Level 1 Online. So this NFO, that's basically info. That's what that means. So torrent or NZB are the methods of you downloading them. Okay? So in order for you to download this, you're going to have to deal with torrents. So if you want to see what it looks like, you just go here to info. Some of them have a little preview. Some of them don't. So you can go here. Let me mute that for a second. And then it gives you a preview of what it'll look like. No, unfortunately you can't. Unfortunately you can't. Freaka 4. So these SD cards, they're kind of funny, right? So initially when I started working with the Raspberry Pi, I was just like, hey, well, I can just buy an SD card off of eBay and boom, I should be able to just copy it onto another SD card. And it doesn't work that way. So, because what it does is it creates this thing. It's called the partition. So, even though the card may be 128 gigabytes, once you go to put it somewhere else, it's only going to read it as maybe 50 megabytes. It's funny the way that it does it. I wonder what the fuck was biting me. It's a mosquito. They fucking been feasting on me. But what you can do, Freak of 4, is, does your laptop have a file manager? I mean, does your tablet have a file manager? Because if it does, Oh shit, you're gonna need an OTG cable anyway. So if you had an OTG cable, an on-the-go cable, you would be able to plug that in to the power supply, right? And from there, you would be able to plug in your USB hub. I mean, your USB drive. So if you had a file manager, you would be able to create a file, or you would be able to open up that USB drive and create that RetroPie folder. So I'm gonna add that to my list, Freakafor, so I can kind of show you how to do that as well. But like I said, just keep me posted as to what games you're looking for, Freakafor. And cause I have a shitload of ROMs, freak. Like, I have an insane amount of ROMs. Alright, so let's close this back out. Yeah, I did. I told him that, Ryan, but he doesn't have a PC and he doesn't have a laptop. So I showed him how to manually erase games, but in order for you to add games, you can add them through a USB drive. But nonetheless, you would still need access to a laptop so you can create that RetroPie folder onto the USB drive. Or, like I said, he can create that folder on his USB drive through his tablet, but he needs an OTG cable. See, like Freakafor, like if you had access to a laptop or a PC, each and every single game that you have on that Pi 3, you would be able to extract those onto a USB drive and have those at your disposal for whenever. Because that's how I built my library of ROMs. I would download an image and I would connect it through my network, and I would just open up I would go into my Pi through my PC, and I would just copy it and paste them onto a folder. That's how more or less I created my collection of ROMs. But like I said, brother, don't even worry. You know, just let me know what games you're looking for, and I'll either show you how to do it, or, you know, like I said, I can just mail you out a USB drive. Like USB drives right now, like a 32 gigabyte USB drive, it's maybe about $5, if that. Especially now with like Black Friday coming up. I mean, and I have your address, you know. All right, so let's see. Let's see what else we have here. Actually, um, let's go back to YouTube. And I want to show Freak of Four. Edwin, is there a function on the pie that makes me 21 years old again? Oh man, I I wish there were, bro. I really wish there were. You know. So I used to. I mean, I still do. I still follow this guy. His name is Realistic Fishing. There's a couple of channels that I still follow. You know, let's see. There's my boy Retro Ryan. You know. I want to show you guys. Uh, so I had sent this guy. I sent them a box. Let me see if I can find it.
It's keeping it realistic. Edwin. I've included stuff for giveaways. I'm a huge retro gamer, and I'm working on a retro gaming console.
So this is one of my boxes that I sent this guy out.
Once again, thanks. This box is packed to the top. It has giveaways for subscribers. It has stuff for the show. Edwin, I can't wait to see what's in here. Right off the bat, we have some topwater frogs in a small tackle case. Right? These are like my nemesis. I can get blow-ups on them, but I never hook anything. I still need a lot of practice with a lure like this. I think I've heard people say bend the hooks up. Maybe that'll help.
Like that. One thing that I love to do, man. I love giving back.
Convenient little tackle box. Let's see what else is in here. Arky's Sexy Tail Shad. I think I have some of these laying around. This is like a small crappie bait. Oh, hand sanitizer. Let's see what's
So you guys are gonna
There
see
you go. Power bait, power eggs. I have
the stuff
They were also
start to pile on little by little.
season comes around.
This is-
I know these work quite well.
Not only did I send him something, I also sent stuff.
Trout bait. Here we go. We got another package of
For a giveaway.
structure bugs. I have a few of these. I haven't got around to trying them yet. They look pretty good. Oh, gloves. So I can pick up other people's trash without. Alright, I'm just going to empty this out now. This is like smaller stuff here at the bottom. Let the light shine back in. We got another package of floats here. Here we have a creepy double drop rig. So this is like a crappie rig with a bunch of springs and hooks that separate it all in the water. We got an Eagle Claw hat classic hook. Here we go, 1-aught Eagle Claw weedless. This is the one I love for wacky rigs. Inexpensive, really sharp. Not the strongest, but a great hook for beginners. Go with all these jig heads. For beginners. Here's another one, size 2. And finally, a Johnson Beetle Spin. This thing has been around forever. I caught a bass on one when I was like 8. I haven't really used it since, but it could make a fun video. And that's it for what he sent to the show. In a second, we're going to get into what he sent for you guys. On to the giveaway stuff. Alright, they look very similar, so let's see what we got real quick to give away. Yes, the more exciting part of the show, right? Alright, we got some crappie magnets here. Got some crappie bait.
She's all yours, Ryan. She's all yours.
Curly. We got a package of young dingers. Got a package of Zoom flukes. Albino. That's an interesting color. Got some crappie magnet tube bodies to go with these jig heads. We got some Rage Menace. They also got some Rage Structure Bugs. And finally, some trout magnets with the bodies. 2 people are going to win a pack like this. That's a great giveaway. Edwin, amazing male. And not one of these. 2 of them. Alright? All you gotta do is like the video, be subscribed, and comment. You don't have to comment and say when, but it might be a good idea. This has been one of my favorite unboxings so far. We had 2 awesome boxes, one full of candy and lures, another one full of lures, a great letter, and giveaways. Thanks to everyone who sends mail to the show. How do you do it without sponsors?
Alright.
People. Real people.
That's my boy Alex from Realistic Fishing. So yeah, man. I mean, is there any other questions that you guys have? Nah, like the only thing that Ryan. So I'm gonna look at this photo really quick from. Yes, that is an OTG cable. Yep. That's exactly what an OTG cable is, Freak04. So basically what you do is you plug that in to your laptop, and on the other end you're going to want to plug in your USB drive, but you're going to want to make sure that you have a file manager on your tablet, because with the file manager you'll be able to access that USB drive, which is going to enable you to create a folder, which you're going to want to name RetroPie. Another good thing about having that tablet, Freak04, is that you can also download the ROMs and just transfer them from the tablet onto the USB. And if you're having problems on how to do that, I will gladly make a tutorial video for you, man. What kind of tablet do you have? I'm just curious as to what tablet that is. What's up, Chris? What's going on, bro? So Chris is another guy that took the pie plunge, you know, and he's been loving it. He actually mailed out a 128 gigabyte SD card for me. Well, it's not for me. It's for him. But he mailed it out through Amazon. I should be getting it tomorrow or sometime later today because it is 5/17. And I'm going to be copying an image for him and mailing that back out to him. So yeah, Freak of Four. So basically, that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to you're going to want to plug that in to your tablet, plug your USB drive, create a folder called RetroPie. All one letter. All one word. Create that onto the USB drive. Once you do that, unplug it. Plug it into your Raspberry Pi. Give it a few minutes. What that's going to do is it's going to copy some folders directly to that USB drive. You know? Once that process is done, take that USB drive back out, plug it back into your tablet, and whatever games you have, you're going to want to copy them onto that RetroPie folder to each corresponding folder. So like I said, plug in your USB back into the tablet, open up that RetroPie folder, and now you should have a shitload of folders. You're going to have arcade folders, Game Boy folders, Super Nintendo folders, Nintendo folders. You name it. All those folders are going to be there. But they're going to be empty. So if you want to load on some NES games, open up that NES folder, dump the games onto that NES folder, unplug it from the tablet, plug that motherfucker back into the Raspberry Pi, give that a few minutes, unplug the USB drive, and restart your Pi. Once you restart your Pi, then you should be able to do it. That's the same method that Chris James used. What's up, Calvin? I got Alpha Nerd. I don't see Alpha Nerd's name on the chat. Oh, you did? Let me, I didn't get it, Ryan. You sent me a DM? Let me take a quick look. No, no, he isn't, Ryan. No, he isn't. I'll answer that. I'll answer that in a few, Ryan. Let me take a quick look at this chat again. Where can you find? Okay, so that's a good question. Freaka 4. Let me answer this question, Ryan, to Freaka 4, and then I'll hop on to that DM. So, Chris, are you still on the chat by any chance? So there were a few websites, Freaka 4, that I knew. I'm gonna see if they're still open up. There was this one called MU Paradise. Yeah, you call me. Oh, you call me Alpha Nerd. Okay. No need to apologize, man. So, hey Chris, do you want to share with us on the chat what website it was that you got your ROMs from? So I think you can go. Let me see what system you were looking for again. You're looking for Commodore. So there's this website here, ROMs Mania. Whoa, what the hell is that? Sex games? Sex games. So these are Commodore 64 ROMs. Wow, they had Thundercats? I didn't know that. So there you go, Freak. This is for the Commodore 64. Let's see. Basically, you would go there to download. Oh, look. Same place where I'm at, Freak. It's called ROMs Mania. Thank you. Thank you, James. It's 2 a.m. over there, but it's 5:25 here in the East Coast. I'm at work at the moment. If you can call this work. Shit, what, I've been streaming for close to 2.5 hours now. So that's another website. And I believe there's this other one called Cool ROMs. So I would go here and maybe type in Commodore. I would probably go with the ROMs Mania one. Yeah, I bring the pie to work. I bring everything to work, Ryan. I bring my laptop. That's why I went with the laptop for portability. Cause I initially was gonna get a gaming PC, but then I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna get me a laptop for portability, and that's why I got me the Elgato capture card. Cause I was gonna get me a PC with an Elgato, but already installed in it. Cause I heard that those are a little bit more powerful. But like I said, I wanted portability. I have Wi-Fi access at work, and I have the ability to stream. So why the fuck not, right? What's up, DOA? How you doing, bro? Hey, did you get your package by the way? Hey, Calvin. Now that I got you on stream, do you have any kind of do you have a Twitter account? Oh, so you did get it, DOA. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure whether you had gotten it yet. Because I believe it said that it was supposed to get there by Thursday. That is a good point, Ryan. You're going to want to make sure that you have some kind of antivirus installed. Oh shit, that's crazy, DOA. Oh, you got only Facebook and Instagram? I think I have Instagram. I downloaded it a few weeks ago because of Ryan. He was showing me how to stream on it. Only reason why I was asking is because I still got that Def Jam game for you. Like, I was able to mail out DOA's game, but I just didn't have access to yours. Oh, man. Sunday, I'll be working on Sunday. I picked up Saturdays and Sundays for quite a while until they find someone at my other job. Like, cause I have two jobs, guys. I got a full time and a part time. So my part time job, they're ever since this whole COVID shit started, they've been in need of people. So I've been picking up hours there like crazy. But they're having a hard time hiring. Oh, dude, I took a break from the male modeling, you know. I did. But you know what I'm going to jump into? I'm gonna jump into hand modeling. You know, everywhere where I go, people tell me that I have the most precious hands. You know, they've even photographed them for a couple of catalogs, Ryan. You missed out on a game lot for the PS2. Serenity now. Yeah, man. You know, I work for this company called Vandelay, and dude, they're not hiring for nothing. Okay, so what? Hold on. Yeah, it's your birthday, bro. It's your birthday. What you got going on for your birthday? You gonna be streaming? What you gonna be doing? So it says your Pi games are in .bin format. Do the ROMs I download have to be in that format? Um, I believe so. I believe so. I believe so, freak. But let me get back to you on that question. I'm not 100% sure. You know, I am not 100% sure at the moment. Dude, that right there, Calvin, that's a hard game to find. The a fight for New York. Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, I do get to sleep on this shift here. I just haven't. Uh, because I was watching your stream, Ryan. It was like about 2 a.m. or something, and Freaka Four hit me up with some questions about the pie. So I went to my car to get my stuff, and I didn't have my Pi 3 with me, but I did have my Pi 4. So I was able to show him how to manually erase the games without having like a PC or a laptop. But like I said, Calvin, I still have your copy of the Def Jam for the PS2. I just don't have a means of. I mean, I don't know where I'm going to be mailing it out to. So, what I can do for you, Calvin, is I'm going to drop my email in the chat. That's my email. Just email me with your info, so I can mail that out to you as soon as you get back to me. Like, I'm gonna be going to the post office potentially this Thursday or Friday, because I have to mail out Chris's SD card. All right, so let's see what else. All right, I'm gonna answer Ryan's.
outstanding player, albeit his career cut short due to injury. He played just 9 seasons, but in those 9, Tommy won 8 championships, a 6-time All-Star. I know you were going to remember.
Is there like a fucking mosquito here or something? How could there be a mosquito? I mean, we have been having 70-degree weather, which is fucking crazy. Like I've lived in New England now for shit. My oldest daughter is what, 22. I've been here like a good 23 years. I've never seen fucking mosquitoes in November. In fucking insane, man.
All these stories about the history of the game and to see how far we moved away from that, the money that they made at the time, him saying, well, we did make that much money, so we had to get an insurance company. And Tommy was just, he was brilliant in so many ways. He was a character. Matter of fact, people don't know he was a great artist. And many times he was on the road, sometimes he would get a school and he did the paintbrushes and go out on the bench and he would do some art to himself. He had so many things inside of him. Yeah, we got a chance. The New York Times actually detailed that, reflecting on Tommy's life, talking about how unlikely it was that he would be such a really good artist as well. Cedric, look at the Celtics franchise. There are so many legendary figures. There are so many great players, a couple of great coaches. Obviously, as one of the great voices and worked alongside for years on the radio broadcast with Sean Graham. How do you
All right, so let me get back into some gameplay before I cut this stream off.